This a bot man tune. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop on. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they a drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. J. Cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbill move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze, I'm Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any means. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the best. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. You PK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but they Glock 5 rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, all these bitches they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses, and they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people dropping like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, the bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitch and that crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit, I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now.
A Palestinian committed a terrorist attack in America last night and is getting no news coverage.
Running through and started killing anybody that got. 100%. That's insanity. As far as any structural, I mean,
I haven't been in yet. I just got here.
Of course I did it on purpose. You think I'm crazy? No, I am not. Because seriously, this is at least what I can do. Because I'm gonna kill myself if I don't do something with watching children genocide every freaking night. And when you get up in morning, evening, just seeing people dying. Yes, of course. I'm gonna really have a heart attack sitting in my freaking chair. I can't. This is at least, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just freaking getting my anger out. I can't. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you should do something. Freaking country support freaking Israel, the #1 country supporting the genocide. Maybe you have to do something about it. Stand up for the right side and really look at the freaking right freaking news. Maybe you should do this.
Yes, sir.
Can I get your information real quick?
Guys, I'm sorry.
this guy
I wish I
rents out
could
your
do
house?
more for my country.
These
But
are brothers in the building,
seriously,
brothers in the
I
school.
never heard of
Step over
fly.
here because she's talking too loud.
We are not associated with the white Jews or the Caucasian Jews or none of that over there.
Free Palestine.
I'd like to see her face if I could.
Well, she's not letting me freaking fix my hijab, my cover. Free Palestine.
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Hey, hey. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I Now I'm feeling trapped, who can I trust? Second guessing everything, who can I love? I remember sleeping on the floor, ready for whatever, I was sleeping by the door. I was down bad, didn't want no one to know. I was on my own, didn't have nowhere to go. Everything I seen was a test. I was born to be a soldier, nothing less. This is the life that I chose, this the life that I chose, this the life that I chose, this the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier, I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier, I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. All black is the uniform. Soldier dead and gone, I'm forever pouring liquor for him. Try me on my brothers, and I'll be moving bodies for him. Came up out the struggle and maintained through the storm. Niggas dying for dead presidents, fucking up their residence. White man dirty tricks, they call this shit politics. Vagabonds, and they some natural born lunatics. That what they is. They shut you down when you speaking truth. It black boots when you in the truth. It black boots when you in the truth. This is the life that I chose, nigga. See, I was born to be a soldier, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier, see, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier, see, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that Ecoline van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in that attic like they Air Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters.
one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but the abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on the name of rapper, do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Yarışın şaptım.
Evet.
What looking like out here? How you feeling?
Excellent.
World War III.
That's a new feeling. That's, you know, how are you feeling today? World War III.
Yeah.
World War III. What can I say? Shout out to my nigga World War.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you feel like a bomb. Yeah, man. let them think about it.
It's the bomb diggity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's falling.
For real.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, it's falling.
Yes, this place, you know, Kamala done give up. Kamala, man, like she's supposed to be out over there in Howard, homecoming it up. Kamala sent them a message. Yeah, I'm not coming. Like, remember how she was telling the immigrants, she was like, "Don't come." Like, "Don't come." She said, "I'm not coming."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know she getting beaten left, right, and center in the media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because whoever over her trying to see if she could go off script, but she cannot.
Nah.
Yeah, like the interview she having, it have to be scripted, or else it's gonna be some problems.
Oh,
you know what I mean,
it has to be with friendlies. Yeah, like when she was with that was that the debate, the moderators and there was non-hostiles. You know what I mean? There was neutral. But if she gets somebody who is directly challenging her on the fly, like how you say, it's not scripted. Oh man, she ain't looking too good.
If I could,
she ain't looking too good. Go ahead, Cap.
I was watching a video of a dude who he study and teach about personalities, right? So they were going over Kamala Harris's personality and going into trying to figure out what's her where does she fit on the personality bar thing, and they were saying one of the things about her is like, okay, she likes to try to take control. Like, so that's part of, it was just going over interviews and when it's like not in her control, she's a little out of whack, so I see what you're saying, that's probably what's happening with some of these things that are uncontrolled, or where it's like a playing field. It's not no prosecutor where you got all authority in the room, you and the judge and the defense attorney, you three have all the power over everybody in the whole room. It's not that scenario where she's already prepared on what she wants to say and take over, so she's not in her element on the fly.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be bad. I mean, she could come watch some tapes. You know what I mean? She could watch Commander Yahanna in a non-scripted battle with serious hostiles and see how he handled that thing. But I don't know. It seems like you need black men for much more than a vote at this point.
I don't know if I given her a little too much, but she like Madonna. Madonna, most of her songs that make it to #1, she didn't write them. You understand what I'm saying? So she have people, writing her songs. She just could, a performer. And Kamala seemed like that. Like she could, you write something for her and that's her go there, she could deliver it. You know what I mean? That's like the as you were saying with the debate. I think they were saying she get the questions ahead of time where she could plan and and go over what she needed to say.
But I would think everybody get the questions ahead of time.
Well,
I would think that that's the basis of a debate. Like, well, what we debating? Well, this here's the quest.
Well, there it goes. I don't know if you want to start off with the sister.
Which one?
Drop mic. Drop mic. Yeah, no.
We could rock with her.
Since we're on Kamala, and then hit the what you call it again? With Van Jones. That Negro is the most simplest. Oh boy. I want to get us kicked off of YouTube. But the Negro is simple.
You see, Van has to make sure every living day. You ever see the Secret Society of Magical Negroes?
Nah, I've been hearing about that. Yeah,
You need to watch that movie. Yeah. Secret Society of Magical Negroes is a show about the IUIC and IUIC type niggas. That's what it is about. And Van is in that secret society of magical Negroes. They're just so magical. Their whole purpose in life is to make white people feel comfortable.
Yeah,
that's their whole purpose. Everything, you know what I mean? So, yeah, call it out. Whichever one we want to go. We definitely want to touch Natenyahu too.
Yeah,
go ahead.
He ducking for cover right now. Man.
Listen, Natenyahu, they say he wasn't even in the house at this time.
Yeah,
he wasn't there. But listen, knowing him, he gonna use that as an excuse to just tear everybody out of the frame.
He done do it already. After that happened, they say like they went and dropped some bombs in Lebanon, and they done slaughter like about 70 something people in some camp.
See,
you know what I mean? They toppled that building and people was in it. You know what I mean? Like they full out, you know what I mean? They done gone overboard already. Ain't no stopping them. The only way you know what I mean, you could stop them now. You know what I mean? I don't know. They try to go to war with them.
You're right.
They ain't stopping.
John, I was oh, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so you can go Cap. I go out.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I was looking at a video earlier, and it was talking about the Talmud and how basically you got the Bible, the Torah, and the Tanakh, which is the Bible, but the Talmud is how they interpret the Bible to modern days. So in the Talmud, it basically breaks down how the Goyim or the heathens, they're basically animals and they're not considered people.
Yeah.
So with their indiscriminate slaughter, to them it's like we're slaughtering things that are not really mattering. And on top of that they're already devils, which make them animals and make them Esau, murder from the beginning. It's like they become crazy. Like they genocidal. You know what I mean? It's just what they're doing. Like they had a video just recently came out of a family that was in a camp, and they bombed the camp, and they got stuck in the flames. So the video is them in the flames, and the crowd just like screaming, and they can't get through the fire. And they just going crazy on people. Like, forget military targets. What's a military target? The target is everything that's around us. That's not us. So they're going crazy. You know what I mean?
That's where it needs to go. It needs to go to that point where it's like there ain't no targets. It's just whatever, because that's going to usher in that third world war. Faster than you could think. It's going to bring it in because nobody ain't going to want to watch the people suffer like that.
Right. Boy. Yeah. You in line, Cap. Because I'm coming after. So what? You go ahead.
Yeah. So what I said. And just like what Captain Kapash bringing out there, because it's like when you really actually look at this beast, because now this is who he is. He bloodthirsty, and anything pertaining to blood, now you're actually seeing what a real vampire movie look like. It's real. Because now it's like I could fly over anyway, and just any person I could suck on because I just want blood. And when you actually look at this beast face, that is all you only see. You only see blood. He just want to suck. That is who he is.
Yeah. Yep. Well, somebody else was jumping.
No, I was just gonna add to what you're saying. Like the more and more they behave in this manner, the more and more we look as a love group. You know what I mean? We look like brothers who actually care about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? They like to say, you know what I mean, that we are a hate group. but we ain't bombing families.
Mm.
We ain't, you know what I mean? We ain't lighting people, you know what I mean, dropping bombs on innocent people. We're not doing these things. But yet and still, you know what I mean, you'll come out, you know what I mean? You know, is that to really have the power to make an innocent man look as if he is doing what they're doing 10 times over.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that type of power? That is crazy. So the more and more they, you know what I mean, they go about doing that, the better, the more and more, you know what I mean, the UPK shine on the command and Johnny Yahanna.
That's right.
They can't come and say we are a hate group. Because now they got to answer what's going on in the Middle East.
Where's the hate?
Yeah, where's not just where's the hate, like where the love? You see an advertisement where they're telling you, stop hate. I think shock on it. There's an advertisement with all them actors saying, stop the hate, stop the hate. Go across there in the Middle East and tell them Israelis stop the hate. Where's the love? You understand?
Yeah.
And they
go
go
Palestine and do that.
Yeah, no sweat. Let's put this on this nice little Jericho right here. This Jericho missile. Stop the hate. You know what I mean? And we'll see. Yeah, but it's good. It's nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can get you.
So where you all want to start? Or is anybody else wanted to jump in? You can't see. You can't see. No. What's your phone? You want to use your phone?
Yeah. I mean, I got more stuff I want to talk about on this topic, but I don't know what topic y'all.
No,
everybody.
come on with it, Kapash.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say also, what's going on is, okay, they really, Iran is like in the scriptures say in Isaiah 13, you know, they missiles gonna dash them and they're not gonna accept no gold, no ransom. Iran is the one country over there that is giving trouble to the Israelis. They're giving them trouble. Like, okay, they bombed the Israelis and they giving other little people other groups technology that the Israelis had a drone dropped on one of their army bases in a lunchroom cafeteria. Killed like 4 soldiers, supposedly injured like 60.
Yeah, they get
and so
it's lucky.
And need America. They need America to back them to really get at Iran, because they can't like that.
You went out a little bit. They can't what?
Tough. They can't reach Iran like that. Iran has a lot of underground bunkers, has a lot of even some supposedly, because after that the attack with the missiles. Hold on, another call coming across. There was an earthquake that's the same signal as a nuclear test. It's underground and everything like that. So everybody, you know, speculating, like, okay, did they test the nuclear missile? And, you know, their stuff is underground, deep underground. And the Israeli missiles can't reach them like that. And everybody was talking about, okay, if Israel would attack their oil. But they know, okay, America told Israel don't do that, because Iran could block up the Strait of Hormuz. They could that could bring Russia in it, and so it could get real bad real quick, and that could shut down a lot of money and shut down a lot of economies to a standstill damn near if they block that Strait of Hormuz. So they said, okay, that's off the table. You know, now they're trying to think of another way to attack them. But like I said, Iran is not too weak as a country. It's being looked at as like a superpower right now. With what it's doing and how it's moving, it's getting more of that reputation as a superpower. Like, okay, Israel can't just touch them. Israel can't just go blow them up like they're blowing up Hamas and Hezbollah.
Right.
So it's getting real interesting, because Israel's bloodlust, they want it, but they know they have to bring America with them if they step to Iran.
Yeah.
In a real way. You understand? Because if Iran does have some type of nukes, they're saying basically if a serious attack were to happen to Iran, they could ramp up their nuclear program and do all the fission things they need to do and kind of quickly create a nuclear bomb faster if they need it, like really need to, which says they could probably already have one. Because the North Koreans, they're the ones who showed Iran how to build the tunnels underneath their country. All the underground stuff, North Koreans showed them that. So what else did North Koreans show them? They could have easily showed them how to get their nuclear bomb started too.
Right.
So it's trouble. It's no peace in the Middle East, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the whole international community's on standstill to see how will Israel try to attack Iran back, or will it attack Iran back? Because Iran said we're going to throw 200 missiles at you and we hit targets. Next time we'll throw 1,000 missiles at you, and we'll hit even more targets.
I think Israel had to wait to see what happened after November 5th, November 4th, November 5th. I think Israel had to see who they're riding with. Is we riding with Agent Orange, or do we have to go by maxi pads? Yeah, I mean, but they had to figure out who they're riding with, and that's what they don't know just yet. They don't know who they're riding with. You know what I mean? And so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
so yeah, go ahead.
That's such an important part of it too. What you said, who we riding with, because depending on who wins will depend on what happens next. So I've heard reports even saying that Iran is literally waiting for Trump to get in office before they launch a big attack on
Israel.
Israel's waiting to see who lands in office before they land an attack on Iran. When they say we're going to retaliate when we're ready, the when we're ready means after November 4th, because they have the full support. Because if you listen to Trump is asking, he can't understand for the life of him why they're not attacking their nuclear sites. He doesn't understand it. He literally says, I don't understand why we're not just attacking their nuclear sites. So if he gets in office, a lot of people are going to have, between Israel and Russia, they're going to have the green light to do a lot of things that they're not able to do right now as they wish.
As long as they could deal with when that sky turned black. They can get all the green light they want.
Yeah.
When they see that Independence Day, scenario outside, I need to, as long as they could deal with them consequences, we'll take that.
Yeah, and that's proof that, like Israel, even though they portray themselves, and these Esau, for brothers and sisters, Esau portrays himself like he's the smartest person on the earth. But he's not. He's not the smartest on the earth. You understand? Yeah. He's not the strongest. You understand? But he portrays himself like it. And your reputation is something that, people try to, like when it comes to black people, like they try to snatch that away from black men. With reputation. You understand? And they know how important it is for a nation to have a reputation as being strong. You understand? That's why you don't hear what's going on in that country. You understand? Because they know if they show any inkling or any weakness,
it's gonna be a problem. Yeah,
it's done. You know what I mean? Like they came out and tell you that what ain't no missiles hit the Iron Dome was good. Well, if the Iron Dome was so good, why they went and get the THAAD from America and have 100 American soldiers on the ground if it's so good? You understand what I'm saying? And then what's his name? Trump talking all that talk. The to hit that site they're talking about in Iran, they have to go nuclear. You understand? And them devils and them, they weighing the option if to nuclear. You understand? And if they go nuclear, it's on and popping. You know what I mean? It's on and popping if they do go nuclear. But they for sure that them 200 missiles had them rethinking how they're going to hit back. Because that a planet. Because what's the other Russia, they already know Russia is with Iran. So
Right.
Russia has their system in Iran operational. So they know wherever they're planning, they better plan it good. You know what I mean? And who cares? Let's go. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it was one thing the small hats is good at planning on. It was one thing the small hats is good at is a plan. You know what I mean? Also, to General Q, Alawapanya, Bashim Yah Shai Brakatha. General Q say, follow the ISUPK channel on WhatsApp. Everybody could click that link that he posted in the comment section. Get, stay up to date with all the news, all the updates, as they come across from the UPK and from the World. General Q, keep it all live. You could chime in, get updates, all that good stuff. Check it out. ISUPK channel on WhatsApp. Right below is the link. You might be able to click it from in the comments, or just copy it over, paste it into your browser. You'll be all right. It'll direct you straight to the. You know what I mean? So yeah, Cap. So where we all wanna start with? There's some good ones, some good short ones we could get going. The one number 6 look good. Or where's the one you was talking about earlier?
I think we should hit the one with Kamala for black men.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? To see what they're offering black men.
You're trying to piss me off again this week, huh? You're trying to piss me off. You realize last week I nearly had a meltdown on this damn show. I couldn't sleep for about 2 hours after the show thinking about this damn broad. All right, number 6.
Let me see. I think is
what black men need from Kamala.
Yeah, I believe so. We could just go straight to the bullet points.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think number 6, what black men need from Kamala Harris.
Unless you want to play a little bit of the video with Van Jones, that simpleton. You know what I mean? Who talking about? You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
I mean, like he he talking about black men and Kamala loving, not loving, but doing something for us. When he went and married an oppressor.
Yeah.
I mean, so who have more love for black men? You or I really don't understand these, these men. You know what I mean? I do not. You know what I mean? And there's something else that happened recently too. I think some dude went on some I think CNN. Either CNN or Fox. And he said this the Democrats, the House Negroes vote for the Democrats and the field Negroes vote for the Republicans. Brother, I'm telling you, black people are telling you right now, we really fully engage into this whole democracy garbage. You know what I mean? To the point where you choose and you're going to choose between these two characters. You know what I mean?
They ain't got much choice in look at.
Yeah. Well, look and see what Kamala going offering black men.
I heard.
Yes. I'll skip down to the part where it said finally Kamala Harris sent us a love letter.
Do you want to start from, sir?
Where it said finally Kamala Harris sent us a love letter.
I got it, sir.
Fine. All right, fine.
I got to swap the water, please, if I may. Finally, Kamala Harris sent us a love letter. To you, that might have been a policy document, but I read that as a love letter from Kamala Harris to black men who need some love.
Wait, hold on. What they think this is? They think this is Mississippi masala?
Oh.
What the hell they think this is?
Right.
Some of y'all ain't gonna catch that damn reference. Black men need love, so we need an Indian to come in there and Kama Sutra it up.
Right.
And who is writing this? Who's saying this?
I think it's Van Jones. That's simpleton.
Yep.
He said that black men need love.
Yeah, black men need love.
Go ahead.
Come. Black men who need some respect. Black men who need some concern and some care and consideration. We need some mamala from Kamala.
Damn. Damn. Some mamala.
Oh, yikes.
What the hell is mamala? Like mama's love?
Go take a bathroom.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out after you. Somebody text me when we come back to the real world. We need some mamala from Kamala.
That's embarrassing.
Good night.
Listen, I would like to ask his woman how she, like, when she hears him talk like that, is she proud of him or is she embarrassed?
Right.
You a grown man. We need some mamala from Kamala. I guess that goes over with the white crowd, with the pumpkin spice crowd. The pumpkin spice latte crowd. I guess that goes over good with them.
If I may say,
Go on.
What you just said is so heavy. I am willing to bet money that Van Jones's white wife came up with this phrase. And this is thing where it's like, there was a famous movie back in like 2005. I hated it, where Queen Latifah was a nanny for this white family, bringing down the house. And that whole mammy stereotype, you know, Aunt Jemima, the mammy, you know, Mamala, Kamala. That don't even sound like how a black man talks.
No.
That's how white women who are comforted by that motherly, girl, don't you? You know, that motherly.
I try to sass it up and try to talk black.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like. Van Jones' white wife came up with Mamala. I need some Mamala.
I need some Mamala from Kamala.
Oh, boy.
God damn.
They didn't turn her into a mammy, and she's not even black.
Everybody can be black in a second. Eminem is black. This one black. No, Kamala black.
Damn.
Mamala. Good. Let's get some more from Mamala Van Jones. Head ass.
And we got it. We stood on business. And she came with a love letter of support for our work, our wealth, and our health. Author and activist Bakari Sellers shared a clear breakdown of this agenda for Black men. The plan includes providing 1 million loans that are fully forgivable to Black entrepreneurs and others to start a business, champion education, training, and mentorship programs that help Black men get good paying jobs in high demand industries and lead their communities, including pathways to become teachers, supporting a regulatory framework for cryptocurrency and other digital assets so Black men who invest in and own these assets are protected, launching a national health equity initiative focused on the Black men that addresses sickle cell disease, diabetes, mental health, prostate cancer, and other health challenges that disproportionately impact them. And last but not least, legalizing recreational marijuana and creating opportunities for Black Americans to succeed in this new industry.
I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Getting work. She want everybody to be free with Ricky Ross now. That's the entrepreneurship they want. Yeah. Like, I didn't hear her address the issues that affect Black men, namely child support. Namely mass incarceration.
Yep.
You know what I mean, I didn't hear her talk about that. Like, this whole thing is such a farce.
Yeah.
It's such a farce, and it's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's really disrespectful. Black men need help with cryptocurrency. Since when? What is that doing? What is cryptocurrency doing in anything?
Right.
No, this is what we need. We need Kamala Harris to tell Black men that the real Jews are Black.
That's it.
And go find Commander General Yahanna, the ISUPK. End of policy.
Right.
You put that on there, Kamala, you're going to get all the votes you want.
Yeah.
Because Mom, we don't need love from you. And listen, this is why I always say I'd rather deal with them devils and all. Because you remember Hillary, I don't know if you remember a few years ago, Hillary met with this group of black activists, these young, like Gen X, Gen Z type black activists. And Hillary asked them what they want. And they started to tell Hillary, we want you to, make it equal me, stop them from hating us. And she's like, we talking about changing hearts and minds. I can't do that. But tell me what you want. And they could not tell Hillary Clinton what they wanted. Like, I'd rather deal with that devil. We ain't gonna love you, but what you want? You want some land? You want some money? You want some? Now we talking something.
Right.
You get the point? But in terms of this love shit, like, what the hell is they talking about?
Right.
She wrote us a love letter that ended with weed.
Oh my gosh. And brothers in jail, right? Over 1 million brothers in jail, or thousands of brothers in jail for weed.
That she put there.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
So, like, if I could.
Good.
That was one of her big controversies, was a lot of weed cases, because when she was a prosecutor in San Francisco, because they was legalizing weed in certain aspects out there in California. And some of the controversy was she was still locking people up for weed charges. Amongst but that's the thing. It was so vague and like, oh, it's kind of legal, but it's not legal. Over this amount, it's not legal. But if you got a card, it's legal. But if your card is not reinstated by this time, it's illegal. If you ain't signed, so it like the same. It just became a talk. Like, how they people talk. Nobody knew the real rules. So she was still pinning niggas to it though. She was still locking them up. And then when it was coming out that, look, some of these people were locked up unjustly, it was legal, she did not want to let them out.
Right.
She didn't overturn it. So that was a lot of the controversy, how she was locking up black men, and they were supposed to be getting out, but they weren't getting out.
She don't give a damn.
And she probably would do the same thing now. Like, if she get the president, she'll talk like, yeah, I'm about to legalize weed. You know how black people is. Yeah, man, you heard? Weed is legal now. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. I'm going to go smoke my blunt right down the street, and then get locked up. And then he'd be saying, oh, weed is legal now. They say, oh, well, not in this district. Not with that amount of weed you had. Not while driving.
Well, that's not what Mama said.
God. So, and then another thing she said in that plan, it said the $1 million in loans or whatnot, or the loans, but it said it go to men, black men, and others. So who's the and other? Because what happens is the government will make something like that, like some type of minority bill, minority money set aside for minorities. But what ends up happening is it gets in the hands of the others, and it don't get into the hands of the actual Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So that's the history on all the time when they say they're going to give $1 million bazillion for the community and for this center and build that and build this. They go hire a white construction company, give them $20 million to build something, and then hire 25 white people to run the building, and that's your little center. You got to walk in and get some pamphlets and get on the computer, and now they did something for you. It happens. Yeah, that's the same MO everywhere, all over this country. So,
yeah, they I want to hear about what the politicians and them saying, the Jesse Jacksons, the Al Sharptons, you know what I mean? Your black politicians. I want to hear somebody unpack this. The other guy, Eric Dyson. That Eric Dyson, he's supposed to be unpacking this shit from calling black men pookie to put in marijuana at the end of in the end is always supposed to be a kicker. You're saving this for the end because it's like, damn, she really gonna do this for us. And to put that at the end, where's the Cornel West? Where all of them coming out to say is that all that that black men could do? You know what I mean? Sell your weed and, you know, bet on cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm. And
Go ahead, sir.
No, you go ahead. I'll come in.
The water. So I was gonna say, and to any of the brothers that this might have actually won you over, or it might have started to change your mind, please, brother, I'm asking you, do not be so easily influenced. Like, it's bad enough our women are already going in the wind. If somebody has to be the voice of reason in our community, it is clear that black men have had some sort of sense that we are pushing back to the point that they have to now come and try to appease us.
Right.
If you believe that Kamala Harris is going to do any of these things, all you have to do is look at how she said she was coming to Howard and she didn't even show up today.
Right.
Like something so simple as just showing up.
And this is your alma mater.
And this is your alma mater.
Alma mater, HBCU.
Homecoming.
20 days before the election.
And you said you was coming and you couldn't just show your face.
For black men.
For black men.
You couldn't show up for black men when black men lined up was really needed.
And you live in DC, so it ain't like you traveling. You live in DC.
She could have catch an Uber to 7th Street.
Like, goddamn.
She could have called the Uber.
And you couldn't even make it across town to show up somewhere that you said you was gonna make it. Howard didn't ask you to come do this. You the one that said you want to do an HBCU tour. You said that, and you trying to now placate to black people, and you couldn't even hold up your own promises. Something as simple as showing up. If you believe she's actually going to do any of these things on the list for black people, as a black man, brother, you got to get some testosterone, get a testosterone check, or go get a mental evaluation, brother, because surely I hope no brother is really believing any of this and falling for this.
Listen, they say she got, you know, tied up washing all them collard greens in the bathtub. I think she was washing all them collard greens in the bathtub to say it was just too much because, you know, the family like it. She told Howard, I ain't coming. All them brothers who, you know, black men for Kamala, you know, for Mamala, because black men need love, because now black men need love.
Right.
All the time we need to, you know, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. And we need to pull them pants up and get right and can't do right, and you're such a waste, and you this, you that, and now black men need love.
Boy.
And it takes a heathen politician to give us the love. You know what I mean? If black men needed love, surely it should come from the black household.
Right.
Surely it should come from black businesses. Surely it should come from the black religious institutions. You know what I mean? Because listen, Palestine need love, and you know they turning into each other for it.
Yep.
They ain't asking nobody for nothing. They turning into each other for it. It's crazy.
If I could, Ken,
come on, please.
If I could, I will give black men a little bit of credit, even though they still completely lost when they're trying to decide whether they want Kamala or Trump. I will give them a little bit of credit because historically they were never considered, because they would just do what they were told or what, you know, the woman did. The fact that, okay, is a threat that they might not do what the black woman wants them to do is a credit to them, because right now they're showing some resistance. They're showing some thinking power, and you know, the ability to think is very dangerous. You know what I mean? The ability to think. Next thing you know, they're gonna stop. They might start to think that they're the real Jews. I mean, because now they're saying that they're not voting, or they think about voting for somebody else because of policies, and they don't care about skin color. Those are very dangerous things to come out of a black man's mouth. That means he's thinking now. He may not be all the way right, but you surely do not have him where you had him 4 years ago or 10 years ago. He's
right.
I mean, so he's growing. So I definitely got to give black men a shout out, because I'm not saying that you're right in thinking about voting for Trump, but I know for sure you're not in your woman's pocket now. I mean, that Obama speech going out there was supposed to get black men in line, because Obama is supposed to be a hero to black people. So the minute he showed up and chastised black men was supposed to completely fall in line.
Right.
8 years ago, it would have happened. In 2024, black men are insulted by Obama coming out and challenging them in their ability to think and their ability to choose. So hopefully the next step, sir, is, you know what? We choosing Yahanna. Neither of these people, we're going to choose Yahanna as our leader. Slacky.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Go ahead, Cap.
Now, I was just going to ask, you know what I mean? You all could tell me if I'm wrong. This does sound like 40 acres and a mule.
It's worse, though. I think 40 acres and a mule is actually legit and right. Like you're giving me an engine to drive something and land to work. I'll take that. But this year is damn near disrespectful.
Yeah.
This is absolute. Listen, they're legalizing the weed and you ain't got no land to plant the weed on. It's the whole thing is just it's treachery. It's treachery because in the back of your mind, you think black men are simple.
Yeah.
You think Black Nation is simple and we just jump at anything you put in play, and that'll be that. You know what I mean?
No, go ahead, Kabash. Go ahead. Kabash, you could go ahead.
Kind of was gonna say another thing. A student brought to my attention. He said, why don't she, when the police get called and a black man and a black woman arguing in the house, why don't they treat it equally instead of just always kicking the black man out and treating him like a criminal no matter what was going on?
Mm-hmm.
That's a start right there. So treating black men equally under the law. How about you get that started? Like even the basics. We ain't even got basic human rights in this damn place. So, that's all I wanted to add.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? And this definitely, you know what I mean? And that's to show you, you know what I mean? They know the issues that go in, the health issues in the black community. They know the money issues in the black community. They know about all these things that's going on in the black community. But yet and still in 2024, you got to come and make a promise. You know what I mean? A promise. Something that, you know what I mean, that not even in effect right now. You are promising black people something. What you been doing for the past 4 years? What you been doing? You tell them you can try to implement at least one on your list to help black people, to help black men out. I know black men should just sit down or just, you know what I mean, just hope that you actually going to do something for them. You know what I mean? Black men, we're going to have to stop being suckers. You understand? Yeah. Stop being suckers. You understand? We've been gamed up by America for too long. You know what I mean? Commander Yahanna is breeding a brand new breed of black men that are not going to fall for these simple, you know what I mean, these simple treats or trinkets. You understand? These simple policies. You're not falling for them thing. The thing is words. You know what I mean? You want to show, as Mashak said, you want to show that you really care about black people. Tell black people who they really is. That's right. Tell us we the Jews. Tell us we the real Jews. And that they done stole our land and stole our identity from us. Tell us. You know what I mean? Outside of that, you know what I mean, it's just, you know what I mean, it's just, you know what I mean, a smoke screen.
Right. If I could, sir, I just want to know, so if I could, so now that they sent in Obama, right, and it didn't work, I just want to see how long before they send in Jay-Z. That is the coon of coons, and he's the most underrated coon that you'll ever see. Remember, they sent him in for Colin Kaepernick for that whole NFL thing. I want to see how long before Jay-Z comes in and sits there and tells black men, you know, we need to get behind this sister, this woman, who he's going to call a sister. You know what I mean? And the other thing I wanted to mention is when I've been listening to a lot of people and why they want to vote for Kamala, right? These sisters specifically. The number one reason they want to vote for Kamala is they want to be part of history. Never mind what's good for them and their families. I want to be part of history. You know what I mean? I would think that if you're voting, you would at least vote for it and say, you know what would help my pockets the most? You know what I mean? Well, I don't know if you've seen it, Cat, that show with Cameron and Mace, right? Where Mace was talking, and Mace said, because she's asking for donations of $40 per person. And they said, man, a black man want to know, if I'm giving you $40, what am I getting for that $40? What am I getting out of it? So I would think that black people want to know what they want to get out, what they're getting out of it, besides making history. That's what I mean. You don't want to be on that side of history where, again, you look like a clown. Like a clown who been bamboozled into voting for somebody who's going to do absolutely nothing for you. So, man, at this point, I wonder if I could. I'm hoping that the name in history, the name of this vote of this election, goes down as something like the race to meet Yahushua. So that's what I'm hoping. The race to meet Yahushua at the finish line.
It's going to be something now. It's definitely going to be something, because win or lose, it doesn't matter who. The other side is going to make things interesting all the way up to January.
Yes.
Kamala win. Oh my gosh, them oppressors on the Republican side is going to become unhinged. Y'all ever see that movie Unhinged? Yeah. Oh my gosh, all the big wheelers gonna come out. They gonna follow you home, run you off the road. Yeah, I mean, and if the Republicans win out, Kamala and them is going to they're going to invoke a whole spirit of rebellion. Like, she's really going to become Vashti. Or Vashti from the Bible. He's really going to become that heathen who, gets every woman to go against her demand, which is really what it is. Win or lose, it's going to be, probably the most interesting election in America to date in history. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Where y'all want to go next? We could get a few more in. Definitely that one with the Phoenix Cups though. I ain't gonna play no tape, but damn. Number 16.
Yeah, I didn't see this one.
Come on. 16. Phoenix police allegedly repeatedly tased deaf black man who has cerebral palsy. A deaf black man with cerebral palsy was allegedly beaten and shocked with a taser by Phoenix police officers this summer, a violent incident that has gained national attention following the release of police body camera footage. In the recently publicized body cam footage, Tyron McAlpin, 34, can be seen walking through a parking lot in Phoenix on August 19th when he is approached by two officers in separate police vehicles. The footage was provided to NPR by the McAlpin's attorney.
Listen, I'll down there when I say there's a Benjamin here. I definitely know a few McAlpins, and all the McAlpins I've ever met is Benjamins. I've never ever seen even the name. I mean, I don't know how common that name is up here. Yeah, there's some names you could tell these is Benjamin, especially like that McAlpin, that Campbell. Yeah. Certain names is just they always, what I mean. And boy, so he's deaf and got palsy, and somehow he's a threat. It's crazy.
Come on. Within seconds of first addressing McAlpin, who is deaf, Officer Benjamin Harris jumps out of his vehicle and begins punching McAlpin, followed closely behind by Officer Kyle Sue, who presses McAlpin into the ground and repeatedly punches him as well. The footage shows. The incident began shortly before at a neighboring Circle K convenience store, where employees had called to complain about a white man identified in the police report as Derek Stevens. The caller said Stevens had been the aggressor in an altercation and was still loitering on the property. Upon arrival at the scene, according to the body cam footage, Harris and Sue briefly speak to Stevens, who then claims that he was instead the victim of an assault at the hands of McAlpin. Stevens claimed McAlpin had punched him and stolen his phone. The man points out McAlpin, who is across the street, Without questioning any witnesses on the scene about Stephen's claim, the two officers quickly get in their cars to pursue McAlpin. Harris, who later in the footage complains that he thinks he has broken his hand punching McAlpin, shocks McAlpin with a taser at least
Harris is one of the cops.
Yeah, with a taser at least 4 times as the disabled man writhes on the ground and moans. The body cam footage shows. Several minutes after the violent confrontation first began, and while McAlpin was restrained on the ground in handcuffs, a woman identifying herself as McAlpin's wife arrived and explained to officers that he is deaf and has cerebral palsy. When she asked the officers to help McAlpin understand that she was there, Harris responded bluntly, "No, he doesn't need to know." McAlpin was arrested and charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated assault and 1 felony count of resisting arrest. According to the arrest record, he spent 24 days in jail because he could not afford his $7,500 bail. Attorney Jesse Showalter said,
Kamala Harris, we need that type of, that's what we need. We need officers to get reprimanded for acting the fool on black men when they would never do this to a white man. And the white man would have been guilty of doing whatever violent act. And secondly, if brothers do get to go to prison, that bail got to be commensurate with their income. And just like the taxes is commensurate with your income, and your social services benefits is commensurate with your income, that bail got to be commensurate with your income, because bail for somebody $1 million bail for somebody who's not making it, it ain't even making no sense. You just saying you're gonna just stay in jail forever. Don't even say, well, your bail is set at. Bail is set at, meaning you set this thing as something I could actually afford, I could give up. I know I could really consider signing off property, or selling a car, pawning a car, whatever it is. But you setting this shit that I'll never see that money in my life, or never would even own assets that amount to that type of money. It's crazy. You want to help black men, Kamala? Sort this situation out with your pen that you say you could write and destroy somebody's life in 1 second, and then drop the whole thing next week. Let's see you sort these cops out. You really want to help black men?
She ain't got power to do that. It's a lie.
Say again?
She ain't got power to do that. She ain't trying to do that.
Neither they will. And did they ever say if the brother actually did what they say he did?
Yeah, they said they got some on here now.
Come on.
A couple concepts. It says Showalter.
If I could say before Kazak goes,
go ahead.
A couple months ago, black women, all women had this whole thing going on social media, and they were asking, who would you rather run into, a man or a bear?
I remember.
Well, who would black men rather run into? When you look at a brother who is deaf, suffering from that palsy, who would he be better off running into, a bear or the police? That's what I mean, because this is a beast. You have to be a beast to see a man, because a cerebral palsy is not something that you won't see in him. You know what I mean? And to have zero compassion and to go to the point where you broke your hand from punching him, you are a wild beast.
Yeah.
You're absolutely a wild beast. You have zero compassion on the man. I mean, and you would have never did that to your own. So, man, the bear is looking kind of good on our end right now versus running to somebody.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And you like to hate him to that point where you break your hand. You probably was punching the ground and you didn't even know it. And if you was punching him and broke your hand, like, what about this man makes you hate him so much? Right. Because at this point, it's not self-defense. He's not a threat. He didn't attack you all. You all actually chased him and jumped out. What about him in Phoenix, Arizona? You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe them hurricanes got to come west now. Maybe them hurricanes and them tropical storms and them tempests, they got to, come up right there to Louisiana, cut through, somewhere and make it to, Phoenix. because y'all is some monsters. Absolutely. I guess we had to give them kudos for using the taser because they could have easily pulled the damn 9. They could have pulled the Glock out. And I guess we got to give them some kudos that they didn't kill him.
Mashak.
Come on.
For brothers and sisters who might say, well, did he actually do what they say he did? You know what I mean? We have tapes of enough oppressors doing stuff on tape and still being dealt with humanely. You understand? I'll never forget this tape with his so-called the oppressor. He was naked and he had the cup with the M16 strap around him, running for his life.
Yeah.
And he did it. That white man did it. He did the crime. You understand? And he was running this cup, running along this cup with an M16 strap across his back. And the cup was running, and he ran to some civilian and started, I think, choking out an older civilian.
Yep.
And he still make it to the cup car alive without drawers. You understand?
And who had the gun? The cop or the white man?
The cop had the gun strapped right around, you know what I mean, with the strap around him.
I'm trying to look.
And he looked like he was in fear of his life.
And you remember the other one with the old man who took the hammer and held on to the cop car. It was a pickup. Stood on the step to go up and held on to the top rail and was beating the sheriff in the car with the hammer.
Yeah. And them kids who the corner off in some house, and the sheriff they were negotiating and with each other saying, you know what, let's just let them shoot out the guns. And we're going after. You understand? Like we have plenty, we have a lot of tapes, 1,000 hours of tape showing you he's so guilty and still making it, you know what I mean, in one piece to face the judge. But when it comes to black people, nah, we did something. If we did it, we deserve to be treated like animals.
Right.
Son? And now you're gonna cry for the and say the Palestinians in an open air prison. What you think black people in? If the Palestinians in an open air prison, what do you think black people in this country? Hispanics, you know what I mean, and First Nation people. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
He running away from the devil in all.
Watch this. What's going on? Harm another old Caucasian. And the cop looked like he was in fear of his life.
Yeah, look, he running. He running and he got a full rifle on his damn hip. And nobody shot anybody.
And this is a church caretaker. Come on.
Look at him. And they surround him. Even the dog is running the opposite way. The dog usually just go for everybody. The dog run the opposite way. I don't know if you've seen that. The dog, the German Shepherd said, you know what? Let him go. Let him go, guys. Look at this here. The German Shepherd seen him and run the other way. Even the dog got mercy on the white man.
Like I said, the dog might see.
Say again, how are you?
The dog might see the mark of Cain. He might know something that we're not seeing. I mean, he say, man, if I attack this devil, my children are gonna die 7 times.
listen. Well, then the dog don't love black people. The dog ain't got no marmalade from Kamala for black people. Yeah. You understand? The dog, on behalf of what they did to black people in the 60s, is supposed to say, listen, man, I know my great, grandparents was wrong for, biting you all in the sittings. I'm gonna be different. But the dog is just as racist. Because I know, look, they're bringing it home here where they're saying in other cases, black men have been put to death.
And so like I said,
Go ahead.
and I like how you bring on that point, that heavy point as well too, because now if the dog could resist that, imagine us, having a condition like as the brother had, being deaf, can't see, and facing these as we say, these consequences by this beast. What the dog, remember now the dog is as you say, as a dumb animal. So the dog now understand, you see me, if I go to attack this beast, I could end up on the other side being wrong. So
Right.
better attack somebody who
Nobody care
they
about.
train me to, and that's why I see these records is so important, because now it's like the scripture say, when the righteous in authority, the whole earth rejoice, even the trees, because now everybody who don't know nothing, the trees were alive. They see a sense of peace. But why is this beast roaming the earth now? The most dumbest thing, nothing that can't even talk, still have a fear at this beast. So it goes to show how this beast, need again, he needs to, put in his, as you say, to put in his cage. It's like
he for sure need to be dealt with, because goddamn, right, this brother got palsy and is deaf, and they didn't even verify if he did anything. You know what I mean? Now, in fact, you're jumping in.
No. I was just shaking my head. I was just agreeing with you with what you were saying. That's crazy. Is just, what I mean, like cerebral palsy. Like if I didn't know what it really was. I look it up. It's bad.
There's different degrees of it.
Yeah,
there's different degrees of the thing, and it's not like what a warrior I'm saying. You would be able to see something. You'd be able to know, okay, this person is not all the way, as normal functioning as somebody else. And it's down here like the reaction, the fear reaction, the oh my God, don't my arm, don't put me in jail. It's like that turns these cops on. That turns these white racists on, and they go to town, because imagine he would have to go from just driving around looking for this guy, jumping out the car, to breaking his hand with force. Like he was inspired, he was turned. You know what I mean? He was, chained up. He was wound up by seeing this black man in America, and he has the nerve to have cerebral palsy. He has the nerve to be deaf. I'm going to kill him. That's the rationale that goes on in their brain.
Yeah,
how dare he be deaf?
Right.
Go ahead, Cap.
No, just to add to what you're saying too, man. Is like when they say he's deaf, like people who've been around, deaf people know that. They instead of being audible, they make certain noise. They don't say the word.
They don't articulate it, and even if they could talk, because some deaf people could talk. The sound, how they enunciate the words, is different. Because the muscles that get developed from you hearing the sound. It's not they develop the same way. So you must know. You must know this person is not screaming out like a regular person. But how dare he have any sort of disability in America, you nigga, you. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, that might be one of the most scariest day of that brother's life. Jeez. Because you can imagine, if he was walking, going about his business, he ain't nobody coming up behind him. And before you know it, he getting snatched up. The automatic thing is to try to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fight, and before you know it, they're saying there's cops. You not seeing that because they done snuff you, they're done all over you. You can't hear. Boy.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. Well, and the spirit of Slacky Cap. Go ahead, Slacky.
No, just go on. And then his wife came to try and help out with the situation. And they turned her away. These people,
I wonder how legal it is to say you're the person's lawyer. Like you show up there, I'm not his wife, but yeah, I'm his lawyer. You know what I mean? I wonder how legal that is. Like, do you have to have a license to, the actual law degree and pass the bar to say you're a lawyer? I think anybody could you could get anybody to represent you.
You represent yourself.
Like, that's crazy. That's super crazy, as you say in there, Cap. That's crazy right there.
You could clearly look at the brother and see, something ain't all the way there. You know what I mean? So
any more on what would they say what exactly what he did?
Yep, sir.
Please.
Tyron never assaulted Derek Stevens, nor has Tyron ever been charged with assaulting Derek Stevens.
Good night.
Showalter told NPR in an email. Our investigator has spoken to employees at the Circle K who were present that morning and who stated definitively that Tyron did not assault Derek Stevens. Showalter also points to the police report following the incident, which NPR has reviewed, that said a different officer had returned to the convenience store and viewed surveillance footage from the incident. Showalter said that the footage showed Stevens acting bizarrely and did not seem to show McAlpin committing any wrongdoing. Showalter said his office is investigating what conditions McAlpin was held under in the jail and whether any accommodations have been made for his disabilities during that time.
Oh, brother, I pray he get one of them small hat lawyer where he owned half the state.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of this act.
He was, oh, man.
Like, that's 24 days in jail, cerebral palsy. I don't know if they gave him his medicine.
Right.
I don't know if they gave him accommodations for being deaf. Whatever. What are the traumas he went through?
Oh,
like that there, man, we really had to go back to the days of eye and eye for two and tooth for a tooth, man, because like them cops need to go to jail.
Yeah.
They need to go to jail for, for what they did to that man.
Yep.
And Kamala Harris, again, you want to help black men. These cops who commit these type of crimes and assaults, let them go to jail.
Yeah.
And don't get them no protection.
Right.
All that training they like to do and stuff. Let's see how it plays out with them in the yard.
Yeah.
You really want to help black men. You sign that into law ASAP. Forget about the FOP. Yeah, the Fraternal Order Police ain't got nothing against you and your woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
You could get on there and just, get all the woman power. But you want to help black men, make sure these bastards go behind, bars.
Yeah.
Make sure they go behind bars. I don't know if America don't practice beatings no more.
No.
I think in Trinidad you still get you could still get sentenced with that Cat 9, So what? Tell me if I'm wrong. We might have to look that up. But I remember coming up and hearing, so and so gets something years and 36 lashes with the birch. And you had to get it over time because it's a Cat 9 tail. It's a whip with 9 extensions.
Yeah.
So you ain't getting that 36 day one. You're getting 3 now, some more later, and some more. And so imagine you in your cell, you waiting to come to. That's terrifying in itself. You losing your bowels getting that whipper.
Yep.
And you had to wait. Imagine waiting. Hey, anyway, I could get out Sunday, Saturday, I have an appointment. Yeah, that needs to happen now. You gotta bring back that corporal punishment to these some of these prisons for these cops for these putting on people. Please,
especially if the man is shocked at the end of that whip.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, no.
Listen. Right now, I think they got machines that do the whipping for you.
Damn,
they got a machine that swing the whip. It don't have to be a person, Let me see. Hold on. I think I'm talking shit. Let me see if I can pull this up on the Google machine now. Yeah, I mean, and if they don't got a machine, Optimus gonna whip your ass real soon. Yeah, you just tell Elon to make an Optimus.
Yeah, one of them butts. That should show you how you know what I mean, how they really, like look at us in this place, man. Like we don't get any type of compassion in this place. You know what I mean? We don't get the benefit of the doubt. We don't get that as black men. We don't. You know what I mean? We guilty upon arrival. On arrival, you're guilty. You understand?
Yep. They say in UK it was abolished in 1948 and was retained until the 1962 as a punishment for violent breaches of prison discipline. The punishment of birching and cat o' nine tails continued to be used in Northern Ireland in the 1940s. Let me see about it in the Caribbean.
Because the Caribbean wasn't too much bent on the death penalty.
At one time it was, but it, just trying to get modernized.
If I could, sir, while you look for that,
go ahead.
The interesting thing is we are wired for justice. You know what I mean? We're so wired for justice that they built the whole Hollywood industry is built off our desire for justice. Like every movie, there's a villain who does something, and at the end of the movie, you have to get justice.
Yes,
the movie, right? So that's why I say that to say, man, I can't wait for your house trial to come back because we're gonna get the ultimate justice. All this stuff is not gonna go unnoticed. You understand? I mean, I feel like stuff like this, where you see a brother in that condition getting beaten by the police to the point where their arm is broken. If you are not completely moved by this and upset at what happened to your brother, you deserve some justice also.
Yeah.
I mean, you deserve some justice also because you are not going by what God designed you to do. By design, you saying, you know what? I'm upset at this. And I want justice. If you are not wired to look for justice for this, that means you're malfunctioning and you have to be reset. You have to be factory reset when Christ comes back because you did not want justice. So this is a warning to all Israelites. When you see stuff like this, man, the Lord said he sent out angels ahead to say, mark those who are sighing and groaning over the injustices.
Right.
That's right.
And then he sent another set of angels and said, go out and slay everybody else. You understand what I mean? Don't fall under everybody else. Make sure you're sighing and groaning over these things because you should be outraged about this. Because I guarantee you, a bunch of black people, men and women, went out and protested for past time because it's the popular thing to do. When your brother's getting beat and he's in that condition, and he's getting beat by the police, and he has zero compassion on him, you're gonna realize that justice is coming to you also, Salaki.
That's right.
Yep. Hold on. Yes, the birch is a legal form of punishment in Trinidad and Tobago. The Corporal Punishment Act of 1953 allows the High Court to order men to be whipped with a birch, rod, or switch as a form of corporal punishment. The punishment is usually carried out in private. I'm saying, you wanna help black men, Kamala Harris, Mamala, them cops who beat this brother, and the other ones from Colorado who beat up Elijah McCain, they need this birch treatment.
That's right.
They need about 36 lashes, and they need like 3 a year. You know what I mean? And then they get taken out the cell to go get it. That alone is traumatizing. Like that's what needs to happen. If you really want to help, you want to help black men with something.
Right.
Like how is marijuana helping this brother here? How is Bitcoin helping him?
Right.
How is the forgivable loans helping him here?
Right.
I want to know how he using that shit. Them cops didn't give a damn about that.
Right.
But they would have given a damn knowing that, damn, Kamala, there's a bill like Stop Asian Hate. There's a bill that if I touch black men and I'm wrong, I get beat. Let me find out for sure. Let me pause for a second. Sir, can you just stay right here while we check some tape? We want to make sure you are not the man we think you are. Like that's what really needs to happen.
Right.
It's crazy.
the thing, sir, that is so infuriating is that this is not a problem with training. I often hear our people always reduce this to the lack of training, insufficient training, bad training. This has nothing to do with their training because the proof is if this were a Jewish boy, you would have seen just how compassionate the white man is for his own people.
Yep.
This video would have been a TikTok viral video that they use as PR to show that the police are good. Like that's how compassionate they would have been towards this Jewish boy who's deaf and has physical cerebral palsy. But instead, because we don't look like them, we're not the same people as them. Their training is overridden by the what's the word Yahanna used? The Trump card, which is your race. You understand? That's the card that trumps everything. Right. Your race. As much as you uppity big head Negroes in the church want to act like that's such an archaic belief, and that's such a lowbrow idea that things operate by race.
Right.
Nigga, that's how the real world works.
Exactly.
You understand? That's the real world. And you've been trying to run from judging life based off of race when that's how life has been operating. So it has nothing to do with training. It's not like they're incapable of doing these things and completing their job professionally with compassion and empathy because they do it all the time for their own people. Captain Mashak just played a video of a naked white man assaulting citizens, and they had enough compassion to understand he's not in his right mind. We should not just we shouldn't just beat him up. When they had just cause, all of those officers witnessed the crime. They witnessed assault, and they still had enough sense and compassion to not kill that white man. You better wake up, black man, and realize that compassion is not extended to you because you are not an American.
That's right.
You are not a part of this place. Whether you vote for red or blue, left or right, your condition will never change as far as where we sit in relation to them.
Yep. That's the truth. That's the truth. You could vote all you want. You could go dress up like a damn boot, a voting boot. You could name your child ballot box. No matter who wins, they'll still let you know that you a nigga. Yeah, man.
Been trying to get a seat at that table, and look how that working. You know what I mean? You're trying to sit down at the table, you know what I mean, with these, you know what I mean, with these oppressors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is how they're treating your people. We in 2024. I thought racism was over. You know what I mean? And Kazak saying too, you want a good example to show you that your color, your race means something. Go to the Middle East right now. Go see what them Israelis and them doing.
Right.
You understand? You want to say what they don't love their people. So you're trying to say what the Palestinians love their people, the Israelis don't love their people. So they had to choose. You understand? Because you've been coaxed into choosing. You understand? Yeah. And not even choosing your people. You've been coaxed into choosing everybody else except your people. And then when things like this happen, you need an explanation. You're putting it on how much cups? 4 cups?
It's 4. Two did the beating.
Right. So you're putting it on these 2 cups being racist. Now I think you have a whole society that's racist against black people.
That's it. That's right.
Yeah. And if we wake up and realize it ain't just 2 cups, I think, you know what I mean, we could start something. You know what I mean? I think we could start somewhere. But if you just think these things are just happening sporadically around the place, you understand? Then it's going to continue to happen. Being going to be in 2050 with a black man with his skull being cracked open on HD camera and still asking, where's justice for black people?
Right.
We need to wake up.
That's right.
So you all want to jump ahead? Was there anything put on there?
No,
So they went on the damn camera and see that he didn't do anything,
right?
And yet still they investigating. And man, it's supposed to be swift justice against them cops, man.
Yeah,
they were given higher power. They would say with great responsibility, with great
power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that's it. That's he saying. Great with great power becomes great responsibility. So now, if that's the case, and they make a grave error like this, their punishment got to be more.
That's it.
Yeah,
you can't dismiss it. You can't protect the wall of blue, the blue wall of silence.
Right.
Like you got to make an example of these men to drive home the point that you have a certain amount of responsibility here.
Right.
You know what I mean? How long it take to review that tape? Listen, in football, they had the VAR, they had the instant replay. You know what I mean? You had the sideline referee right there.
Yeah.
Go in that thing and see the security camera right there and see what the hell is going on. Lord is watching.
Yep.
The Lord is watching. Go ahead, Brown Priest.
Yeah, and like the more you talk about it, it's like we actually bringing the evidence out and then bringing it more plain now. And this is why now again it's so important when we tell brothers and sisters, hey, all you come to class, all you come on the live, view, drop your comment because now it's something that could assist or help, Black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people, because if you see the times that we're in right now, and with all this reminder, it's like we open to the elements, as we say, our oppressor. And when, as you say, you have a beast running around, and this beast wild, and this beast will come in contact with anything. And when I mean anything, long as you see some, as you say, dark skin, or as we say, this people, I'm just using this reference. He already know you because you have a radar on you.
Yeah.
And from the time he radar beep, right, hey, full attack, full attack, full out attack.
With no mercy.
No mercy.
With no mercy.
Yeah. And that's all because of the media and them portraying black men as being, evil. It's, as Commander Jerry Yahanna say, like they've been using us as a scapegoat in this place for a very long time. And because of these wars that's coming out, the earth is getting to see the oppressor's real identity, who he really is.
Yeah.
You understand? You have the Russians who are Caucasians. They're from the Caucasus Mountains of Russia.
Right.
You understand? You got the Ukrainians, you got the Israelis, and then you get America. You understand? Bunch of oppressors going at it and doing a ton of killing on the earth right now. Tons of killing. You understand? But we the bad ones, we the ones have this earth, hostage.
Right.
No, I don't think we are the earth hostage. I don't think if you put black men rap sheet up to the oppressor's rap sheet, I think he have it over on us.
Yeah.
You understand? And I think the media have been doing an excellent job in destroying black men credibility to the point where we talk, even though we talking the truth, to them is a lie because it done destroy with credibility so much. That's why it's very important. You are a black man out there, you better carry about yourself a certain way. You better do it. You better come into this school under Commander Jerry Yahanna and learn how to keep your integrity intact. You understand? Because without it, brother, this place gonna gobble you up. You know what I mean? Without it, a cop is going to be cracking your skull on the side of the road, and they will be wondering why. You understand? We ain't wondering why if we're in that situation. We know why.
I would like to ask his wife who she voting for.
Yeah.
Being that you show up and these cops say, your husband don't need to know that you here.
Right.
I want to know who, where's her political allegiance? You know what I mean? Let's move on. Let's see if we can squeeze 2 more in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep the outcome too late. Definitely Natenyahu. Maybe we just jump to Natenyahu. Yeah, I mean, if we get a little more time, then we do something else. But let's let's see if Natenyahu and you could tie that in with Sinwa.
Yeah,
I think them kind of go hand in hand.
Brother, I ain't lying to tell you.
Yeah, some senior Hamas leader. Is Hamas?
Yeah, I Salaki, I jealous them efforts, man. I'm telling you, G's and ages, man. But the nice thing about it is they have Sinwa, we are commanding Yahanna.
Listen, man. Listen.
That's very nice thing about it.
And listen, and they ain't gonna be able to get that one.
Right. No. Yeah. Brother, I tell you, if you hear him talk, I hear one of I listen to one of his speech. He's like, you know what I mean? He didn't want to die from a heart attack. Die from a heart attack, from a car accident, from old age. No, I want to die from an F-16. I'm gonna tell them going this, that, the other. That he died, brother. I'm telling you, they have leaders.
Listen, now if I listen, I ain't gonna even let them get out by themselves. I guarantee you, if you was in the car in the SUV with him going to that speech, he was playing some 50 Cent, he was playing some UGK, some Vibes Cartel, some Bounty Killer. Right. He was listening a couple speech from Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey. I guarantee you that. Because ain't no Arab ever said anything heavy ever in life.
I'm gonna give you
the most that it says wallahi. Yeah, right. Wallahi. I guarantee you, before he wrote that, he was like, man, listen, Movado have a song. Movado have a song. There's a sidebar where he say he's saying how the song go? He's not asking for some. He said when his enemies come to take him to the graveyard,
I think I know.
He'd rather be a memory than a retard.
Yes.
He said it's okay. Tell mama something. Tell mama stop the crying. Tell her it's okay. Me and daddy chilling because daddy dead too. He said I think cousin Yannick, who went missing when she was 12. He said, listen, even when the angels up above he said, even when you cry, even the angels up above pray for me. He have a whole song about that. Meaning, when they come to kill him, he said, when the enemies come to shoot, aim for his heart, because he rather be a memory than a retard. Meaning, don't shoot him in his head where he gonna be brain dead on a bed. He said, just kill him. And he said, if mommy crying, don't worry. Tell him me and daddy chilling because daddy dead too. Listen, Sinwa, go check his iTunes out. Check his Spotify. Check his Spotify.
Thou might be a prophet because
come on.
They had a mural. What's his name? George Floyd. And he made mention of George Floyd in one of his interviews.
See,
but the America will never play his interviews. They will never, you know what I mean, they will never give any light or day. You know what I mean?
Because he highlighting black men.
Yeah. And it's to the point too, is almost like with America right now, like you could go get that picture of him laid out and put it up right here and he ain't getting flagged. I'm so serious. His picture is all over the internet. You know what I mean?
So they do got a body.
Huh?
They do got a body.
Yeah, but before they got the body, they took some fingers off and sent it. They took some fingers off, sent it.
Oh, for the DNA, I heard that. Yeah, to get the to make sure it's him.
Yes, and it say it was 100% match. You know what I mean? Then they take the body. You know what I mean?
We gonna see. I know a warrior. I know you want to gain there, warrior. Come on, a warrior.
I was saying, Salaki, he's saying that it all sounds good, right? But he's been hiding in a hole for a year. You know what I mean? So he was saying he wants to die, but he's been hiding in the hole for a year. And when they finally got him, it was a 19-year-old Israeli kid who got him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was like they try to make it like it was a heroic death, but it was really a sad death. It was like an old man who's been fighting for whatever he believes is right, and he couldn't last. I mean, it was like even when you see the drone comes in and he throws that stick at the drone as a final sign of resistance, like it was such a sad thing. He was missing the arm. He was finished, right?
Wait.
So he sounds like, okay, I'd rather die. He's been scared of death. He's been running from death for a year. So like
a warrior. He threw a stick at the drone.
So the drone came into the building after they blew it up.
Wait, the drone came into the building. Hold on. Where you all seeing this footage, man? On Amazon?
No, not all over the internet.
Hold on, I need to go. So the drone flying to the building, and he over there throwing a stick at the drone.
He missing an arm. They done corner him already. They had done corner him.
Missing an arm.
So you want to break down if I could?
Come on.
From what I heard from the news media I was watching in India, the Yahanna or whatever, I think I watched it there somewhere, Scott Ritter or something. There's another dude on YouTube that give good breakdowns on the World War III Israel, Scott Ritter. But it was him and two other dudes, and they were traveling because he'd been hiding out in this one part of the city, and they still been looking for him for a long time. So they believe he was trying to get out to another part of the city. So he was rolling with two dudes with him. They end up getting seen, and they ran into I think it was like a gunfight. They ran into a building, and split up. That's what happened. That's what they said. They all split up. He went running inside a building, and I think they figured he might have had bombs strapped to him, so they didn't want to go in there. And it was already a rubble building, full of dust. He's sitting on they sent a drone in, and the drone see him sitting down on the chair. And that's when he throw the stick at the drone. And then later they bomb it. I think they blow it up they blow the building up or something. And then they get a finger off the dead body. They're him right there on the chair. You can't see him. He's on that red chair.
I see him right here.
Yeah, that's him. Right? He gonna throw a stick at the drone. They said he was covered up. There you go. Yeah.
The right arm was missing.
Yeah.
And the ironic part, sir, if I could, he loves sitting on sofas.
What do you mean?
Out of his pictures, you'll see him sitting on these chairs because he likes them. He likes the comfortability of the sofas. And he died on one. That's when he threw the stick.
Yeah.
That nigga died like playing one of them video games and all.
Call of Duty.
That drone coming through there. Hold on. I need to find longer footage out.
Yeah, but
you got to see the footage where his brain is leaking out of his head. That footage there.
I think they're gonna show that one.
Yeah,
it's on Twitter.
Yeah, what it say was they did the autopsy on them. The Israelis claiming that the tank that did him. The dude who did the autopsy on him said he died from a gunshot wound to the head. You know what I mean? So who knows if they did it? You know what I mean? Or he did it. You understand what I'm saying? Like the whole claim was he hiding in the hole. You know what I mean? But them is we're called guerrilla fighters. You know what I mean? You can't go there and fight a man that, you know what I mean, that had that type of power. You understand what I'm saying? And what Israel doing, you know what I mean, according to the UN, is war crimes. Like you assassinating leaders. You making it to the point now where he's changing the rules of engagement. So now, soon, leaders gonna be, you know what I mean, they're gonna be, instead of off limits, they're gonna be on target. You know what I mean? The way they go in with it, which is nice. You know what I mean? That's why they try to, you know what I mean, send basically a message with them sending drones to Natenyahu house. You know what I mean? Which is nice. It is getting nice. You know what I mean? Both of them, they want to live in a house that is not their own. Well, spill your blood for it. Let's see how much you want it.
Right.
Yeah. And what they doing, what these oppressors doing, these oppressors, they're good with the media to the point whereas they will tell you that he was hiding. He was hiding. When they did the autopsy, they say he had shrapnel all on his chest. He had on fatigue, which means he was out there trying to fight with them men. They turned that man into a martyr, and they do, you know what I mean? I don't know if they know it, but that's what they did.
What I want to know is how the hell they be finding these people? They found Saddam in a hole. They find him in some, pile of stones.
No. They find him. They find him by. They find him by. I want to say mistake. They didn't know it was him. If that news was him, they wouldn't take fingers off. They just killing whoever in sight. You get caught inside, you are Hamas. Them men getting slaughtered in that place. I'm telling you, once the dust clear, the news saying is like 40,000 people die across there right now. When the dust clear, it's gonna be about triple times that amount that died across there. But what the Israelis doing is they wiping out the health system. So it's like you commit a crime, but you getting rid of all the evidence. You understand? So you getting rid of all the evidence. So now what is only 40,000 you say die? Where you are coming up with 180,000 from?
Right.
Because they done wipe out everything. You know, they going in there with them big what do I call them, backhoe, and just moving shit. You understand?
Yeah.
People under there already. They had a nurse that come on set and said she saw dogs eating their body, eating dead bodies. I'm so serious. They say kids, every day a kid going in there with a bullet to the head or to the chest into the hospital. I'm telling you, it's crazy what they're doing there. But as I say again, better, good. You want to call us a hate group? You want to call us a hate group? We ain't doing that to children, and we ain't doing that to women.
Right.
We're not doing them things to women, and we're not doing them things to kids.
That's right.
I think these Palestinian men could do with some of Kamala's Marmalade promises.
Yes, they need.
They need some weed. They need some weed. They need access to cryptocurrency and some good, forgiveness loans. I think it will help them. What do you all think?
Yeah.
Because they're worse off than us. So surely they need some weed and they need some good weed, some good kush, some dro. I don't think nobody smoke dro no more. They need some good dro.
They need some loans to help them and others.
Exactly. And don't forget the crypto. They need the crypto. They need the loans. They need business opportunities, and they need that weed. You know what I mean? Because Kamala, shit. Ain't nobody flying a plane into my bedroom window, and I throw in the remote at the damn plane. You come through that window, you're going to get something else. You're going to get something else. The flame come out at the end of the damn thing.
You say remote, much less a pillow.
Well, the way he fling the stick out, the way he fling the stick is like the remote, It's there. That nigga sit down there and he rubble in stones. What the fuck you was doing? That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't making sense to me. Right. What he doing in this? Did they just bomb this building?
No. It was a firefight. He ran in there for cover, and them Israelis, based on the experience they have with running into buildings, them men be detonating the buildings and shit now. So they send the drone in. The drone see him, and then they send a tank wrong inside the building. That's why when you see the picture here on the ground in rubbles, because a tank mortar hit him.
Make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind.
Right.
Yeah.
Give the Lord a hand, man.
Yeah.
As the fire burneth the wood.
That's right.
Hey, this thing coming to a glorious close, man.
Yeah.
The curtain's coming down on this joker.
Yeah.
Good night. Them men, let's get the last story here. They roll around Natenyahu.
One last thing on this one, sir.
Come on, please.
And I have to say for the Muslims, right? Where is Allah? Where is Allah? Because oppression and defeat is not in your books. In your books is only mercy, glory, and honor. There's no oppression. There's no destruction. So since that has not been promised to you, where is Allah?
Listen, I think that's a valid question.
Okay.
Listen, and Scarface say where Christ is and all this crisis. I think it's Scarface. You know what I mean? Where's Allah and Hezbollah? You gotta make it right. Where is he? It was damn.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it's good too because they for sure been laughing at us with all the you know what I mean the stuff they've been seeing about on us from America here. They for sure been, you know what I mean, laughing at us now. You know what I mean? I just say where is Allah?
Even if they wasn't laughing at us, I'm still gonna laugh. Even if it wasn't laughing.
Okay.
Even if it wasn't laughing, nothing, I'm still going. Listen, I remember I dealt with these damn bastards firsthand on 3 separate occasions, 4. And they're quick to want to kill you because you're black.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. This nigga fling a stick. Nigga even let one fly. You wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight. You wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight. That nigga come around the corner with the drone, pull up on you.
And Cap, the flip side of it, I don't know if you see the video there. Show the video there how they're celebrating.
Let me see.
You know what I mean? Show the video so black people could, you know what I mean, could get visual of, you know what I mean, of how these people act when they get justice. What that is justice. He was the mastermind against the October 7th. And they went and they got justice. So what do you think the law gonna get for black people? You think we ain't gonna be partying? Right. You think we ain't gonna be playing music and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Getting it on when this place fall? Oh hell no! We're gonna be partying, just like you Israelis partying right now, because your enemy in the rubble.
Nah, again, it's up now. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Them men saying, listen, them men saying food and trafficking on.
I'm telling you,
that's how happy are. Them soldiers sharing food and breaking bread and
Mashak, there was some TV set and a dude dressed up in an Arab gown and he was passing sweets around, sharing it. They were happy. Now they got their justice.
Right.
They got it. So what do you think we gonna do, brother? They say what King David. Let's say King David was dancing. What the scripture say he was dancing? I forget how to say he was dancing.
Yeah, but it's like he was, real physical with his shit.
Yeah, well,
all his might.
I'm telling you.
Trump, get us.
Yeah, that's what happened to your promise.
Pull out his heart.
Yo,
That probably was something the yard. God damn.
I'm telling you, that day coming.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? It's gonna be nice. They're gonna be seeing that everybody on the earth getting justice for the people, but black people, Hispanics, and First Nation. You know what I mean? It's gonna be nice.
Man, this is amazing now.
How's that rhythm? Everything.
You see when he little small hat?
Huh.
With he little unleavened bread on his head?
There is another leader. Not only Sinwar. There is another leader. And
So Natenyahu said that, the task incomplete.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. He want to wipe them out.
Yeah.
Just good. It's good. Go on. Get it
Listen,
on.
They went and flew by his house out. They went and flew by his house out. They sent some niggas out there in a bubble Caprice. It was them old school cars and brothers like to drive. The Crown Vic.
The Cutlass.
They sent some men in a Cutlass. A Crown Vic. The box Chevy.
Monte Carlo.
The Monte Carlo on the ends. You know what I mean?
Huh?
They send some men to circle the ends, boy. You know what I mean? They send some men to circle the ends and have him nervous and have him absolutely nervous out here. He don't know what the hell going on, but he ain't there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know Natenyahu.
That's right.
But there was some cameras around your house. But you Palestinians, I think that's probably about the end of you. I don't think you're coming out to that thing.
Right.
You might as well, sign your will. You know what I mean? Go and make your will. Go and, hug your auntie, hug your children, your nieces, and your nephews. Because this thing ain't stopping.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
They like to say it's our fault, right? It's our fault.
Right.
I mean, you was out there in England, and they tell you it's black people fault the way in that condition.
Yeah.
All right, well, no sweat.
They would blame us just so they could put us to death.
Yep.
Yeah, no
just
sweat.
Like the woman out there in Indianapolis with Kapash, where she said I was angry and I had to do something. And if I didn't do anything, I feel like I would go crazy. So she find black people who she figured was an easy target.
Yeah. No sweat. You know what I mean? We'll see how much of you all, you know what I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, I think week by week up until this election There's going to be some interesting stories out here, Akim. Y'all, stay tuned, stay fresh.
Right.
Yeah, man. Keep your stick on the ice. Don't slip and fall. I talk about them white boys. Keep your stick on the ice. Yeah, man. We're going to be watching carefully and closely. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. with Commander John Yahanna, hardest working man in Israel. Always rocking, always rolling. You're going to be moving, doing that Black Watch this Monday. And also, what's coming up? The Austin. The Austin cookout, I think, is this coming weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more weekends? You sure?
No, this weekend coming here. Nah. Is not this weekend coming here? From the 26th?
No, it's next week. The 1st. The 31st to the 4th.
No, I think you're right. I think it's the other one.
Oh, so not this weekend coming. Okay.
Nah, I think it's the other one. Y'all could listen, just go type in ICPK Austin or Down South Cookout. You're gonna get the exact dates. I believe it's the end of the month. Is that week that week with November being the 1st? I believe it's that week, as he's saying. It might definitely be that one. So double check it out and see, all right? Now, I thought you look like you booked the wrong flight. Huh? That's what I told her.
I booked the wrong flight.
Now, I'm gonna say, listen, man, I don't care what the dates say here. Right. You gonna fly me where I say I will.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So y'all make sure to check out that holding that cookout weekend in Austin. They have a huge itinerary, big time itinerary. It'll be good. Texas is always love, always has been. All the cookouts always show love. So let's make it down there. Commander Yahanna gonna be down there. All the generals gonna be down there. It's gonna be a hell of a time. We have closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. Y'all stay tuned. I believe it's this Thursday at sundown. This Thursday sundown, closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. Y'all check it in. Go check out Commander Yahanna Feast of Tabernacles. General Hyman taught the class for him. He'll go check it out, man, and review that class. Is insane. You know what I mean? Again, check up with Commander Yahanna this coming this Monday, 9 p.m. on the same channel for Black Watch. For Black Watch every Monday, 9 p.m. with the heavy hitting crew. Also, pay your tithes. Make sure you pay your tithes. It's a commandment. It's a law. Support the truth. And definitely, again, want to shout out the crew who always on the inside. Captain Nathak, holding it down there in the Carolinas. All the other zones holding it down. And I think tonight we missed Captain Kahan. We have Captain Kapash holding it down again. Indianapolis, making that old Palestinian woman cry. You know what I mean? Right. Who we are next? We are Officer Warrior holding it down by way of DC. Rocking it out in camp this week. Officer Kazak Ahmad holding it down. Kazak get a boot kiss at the end of the camp now, in fact. It's not. I don't walk away. I thought, banner come down, this come down. I think with action done, you know what I mean? Y'all go ahead and break down the camp. I turn around and I see him talking to 2 Targaryens. I see him talking to 2 Targaryens. I see him talking to Daenerys and that other brother, the wild one with the one eye. Right. The white hair. White like this napkin here. And they beefing with him. So we come back in his school. I was like, well, what they was asking about? We get a boot kiss. I was like, when? He's like, after the camp. I said, them 2 old people? He's like, yeah, they got done, brother. Because I tell him about the whole thing with the woman and the man, please.
The white woman was like, she tried to act like she was liberal. Like, yeah, I work at the Martin Luther King Library, and I do a lot for the Black community. And I was like, I hear you, but none of that means nothing if you're not willing to prove that you care about Black people. And so we go into the scriptures and we battling, like they trying to get out of it. We battling. And finally I was like, I knew it. You're liars. I was like, you're liars. I was like, this entire time you've been lying. And she was offended by that. And I was like, you would kiss the boot. And she said, oh, fine. She's like, my knees are bad. I'm 75. I put my boot on the table. And I put it on the table. There you go. Right. She kissed it. And then her husband was like, I was like, Steve, there's a reason why you didn't kiss the boot. And she looked at him.
Because I talked to him like Obama talked to Black men.
Yeah, right.
Is there a reason why you didn't kiss the boot, Steve? You stress the E like the bitch stressed the E. When she said, Steve, you took all the trash, Steve.
Yeah. His wife looked at him and was like, Steve, get down. And he started to get down. And she put his hand on his back and pushed him down.
Damn.
That's
love. Kamala Harris, you can keep your damn weed. You stupid.
Yeah, and that's proof too, you know what I mean, how their dynamics in their relationship totally different to black men.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, they you know what I mean, like the oppressor male, he accept being treated like that. You know what I mean, with his woman telling him what to do, this, that. But in the black community, that shit don't sit well with black men. And it's getting out there that it don't sit well with us at all. Even though they try to portray and try to put with sisters over us, that never sit well with black men.
Right.
Never.
Well, it sat well with me. My soul was pleased.
Yeah.
My soul was pleased. Like I'm like, damn, I can't wait to see the footage, brother. 2 Targaryens from Casterly Rock or wherever the hell they're from. That's going with the tape. The Targaryens, the Targaryens bent the knee. That's gonna be the name of the tape, man. The Targaryens bent the knee.
Yeah,
man. So y'all tune in, continue pay your tithes. You know, what I mean, we're gonna roll out Lord of Law. We see y'all next week, Lord of Law, weather permitting. If Christ ain't back yet. Also, Passover coming up April 12th, Atlanta, Georgia. Make your arrangements now. You know, I mean, we'd be out there. You have some shabrak thumb.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're
taste. We vibe, we lay. You purple, you gay. You leech ass, lil' fame. I'm on war, got the same. 4 on. 4 on, DP. 4 on. I try to tell these motherfuckers time. 4 on. Pussy ass, purple ass niggas, man. 4 on. Big your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You damn scared rag, cow ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, y'all young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. All these niggas want down hate, but tell them zip it lip. And you a dumb ass, scared rag boy, little body bitch. Damn. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know, nigga, don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. Well, you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with the damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line, nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste. We vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't war, got the same. 4 on. 4 on, yeah. 4 on. I tell you, 4 on. You get your shit together, 4 on. Work. I'ma do this shit till I rock, you little body bitch. I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all
little buddy